Hey guys, how's it going? So it is May 31st. Tomorrow begins June and summer officially, I guess, even though if you live here in the great north, it has been summer for about the past 2 weeks. It's been 100 freaking degrees. But we don't complain because we just had 6 months of winter. Anyway, I digress. So we're here to talk about June. And here's the calendar. So all the highlighted dates, except for these two, are off-duty astronaut shows. So as you can see, we have 3, which is kind of cool. And then the other thing I'm playing is the 23rd. Not with off-duty astronauts. I'm filling in with the other band called Strike 13. And I'll get into that when I get there. So, let us begin, shall we? And actually, I do have some visual props for some of this shit. Okay. So we start. Tomorrow, Friday, June 1st. Off-duty astronauts returns to Main Street Bar and Grill. Look at that beautiful poster. 9:30 to close, $5 at the door. Come on up. It's our, I believe, 3rd time there. Another nice place, great staff, great stage, great sound guy, great sound, good food. So yeah, all around a good time. And then, so this is my weekend coming up. Check this out. So go to work tomorrow, work all day tomorrow, play tomorrow night, full show, 3-hour show. And then, as I said, I'm filling in with Strike 13. And the first opportunity that everybody in the band could practice was Saturday morning into afternoon. So, after playing Main Street, getting done, 1:15, 1:30, tearing down, packing up, talkie, go home, getting home, I'm going to guess anywhere between 2:45 and 3 in the morning. I probably have to be up and out the door by 8:39 the next morning, Saturday morning, to get to South St. Paul by 11, because they start practice at 11. Do that. They practice till 2. Go home. Eat. Probably try to take a nap so I can be in Anoka for a show at Billy's Bar and Grill in Anoka on the patio. First time playing Anoka. And we start at 10 playing outside, which I think sounds really odd, but everybody that I've talked to, everybody I've told about this, and we're playing Anoka, Billy's in Anoka, outside on the patio, starting at 10 o'clock. Everybody's like, well, that's Anoka. It's downtown Anoka. That's just what they do. So, I guess that's what they do. So yeah, I will effectively be playing 9 hours, give or take, over the period of a day and a half. That's a lot. I mean, I love drumming, you know that. But that's kind of a lot. So then we're on to the 3rd. And I was just planning on resting and recouping all day Sunday. But I forgot that the Roadrunner Records, which is down on Nicollet and 40-something, 30-something, 40-something. It's down on Nicollet. They're having a little festival on Sunday to make up for the fact that they were buried in snow on Record Store Day back in April. And a few bands, I haven't heard of any of them, and I don't think I've ever been to Roadrunner Records, even though it's just basically down the street and I should really go there. But they're having, live music. They're having a bunch of stuff on sale. So, I mean, I could go down there if I'm not feeling too wiped out on Sunday. But I have a feeling I'm going to be completely wiped out on Sunday. So it'll be a day of sitting on the couch or in this lovely computer chair and watching probably a crap load of Netflix. That'll probably be my plan on Sunday. So, and then back to work on Monday. So if you're looking for something to do on Sunday, head down to Roadrunner Records and go through some bins and look at some 7-inches and listen to some live music, and there you go. So then next week we're good. We're blank. We're just working and whatnot until Friday. And Friday the 8th, there were a couple things going on. I only wrote one of them. Wrote one of them down. No, I don't open you. Because I was really debating what I wanted to do on Friday. Okay. Thursday at the Ice House, which is down on Nicollet, other side of Lake Street, and that's on like 22nd, I think. There's a band called Margo, and the reason I know of this band is because me and a friend of mine went to the B96, some sort of Battle of the Bands thingy at Fine Line a few months ago, and there was a band there called Black Genesis, and they were freaking awesome. And I was talking to the singer afterwards, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, our guitar player is also in a band called Margo, and they're really good. Check them out." They're having an EP release party. Margo is Thursday at the Ice House with Stone Arch Isles, who I think also played that night. I can't remember. I think they did. Name sounds familiar. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll go to that." Oh, it's a 9:55 start. And for a Thursday night show, I'm just a little bit too old for that. So, but again, if you feel like, checking out some live music and maybe helping these guys out by buying their EP, I probably will at some point, just not at the show. That's the Ice House on Thursday, June 7th. And then the 8th, okay, so I have three things going on in the 8th. Okay, three things on the 8th, which I have to choose from. That's assuming I want to do anything in the 8th. So at the Poorhouse, I'm assuming that's Poorhouse downtown. Yeah, Poorhouse downtown. There's another Steve Greeley show with a band called Linus, who I am not familiar with, and a band called Dies, which I'm not familiar with, and a band called Blank Space, who I am familiar with because I saw them at the South St. Paul VFW, the Music Unites Against Bullying Battle of the Bands, and they're good. I don't know the other two, so I'm less. Sorry, Tim. I'll see you on Saturday. I'm less inclined to go to that show. But there are two other shows that I have to decide between. Again, assuming I actually want to go out on next Friday night. One of them is a band called Love Train, who's at the Driftwood. And I would assume, I mean, I would assume they're a cover band. I know the name, they've been around for a while. Just pulling up their page here, sorry about that. Okay, so one of the members of Mary Stone, who was also in I forget their name too. Crap. Anyway, she's another band that I saw with a bass player that almost auditioned for Astronauts named Brett. Anyway, if I remember it, I will blurt it out. Okay, so these guys. Okay, about a group of Twin Cities musicians with a unique take on classic rock with lush vocal harmonies, blistering guitar solos, and danceable tunes. Okay, so it looks like, I mean, they're doing actually a lot of the same stuff as Smoldering Roots. Smoldering Roots, that's the other band I was thinking of. Mary Stone is a member of. But they're doing like the Meters and the Stones and Steely Dan and the Guess Who, and so pretty much the same kind of stuff. So I might go see Love Train at the Driftwood, which is a neat little club. Or my other option is to go see a band called Sugar Buzz. Now, Sugar Buzz, I know a little bit, and they're playing at the Richfield American Legion. I am Facebook friends with their singer, Beth, and they're another cover band. They seem pretty good. I've seen some video of them, so I wouldn't mind checking them out and kind of talking to them. Yeah, so that, I mean, again, especially once you get into summer, there's so much stuff going on. And I know I've said this before, but every single weekend there's a ton of stuff going on. So, I mean, I shouldn't feel, if I get out and do anything, I should feel good, because there's just so much. And I shouldn't feel bad for missing stuff, because it's just a lot. It's a ton of stuff. Okay, so yeah, I'm leaning towards Richfield, Sugar Buzz. We'll see how that goes. Then we get to Saturday the 9th, and again, just in my little Facebook list here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Only 4 things. I mean, 2 of them are during the day. The Minnesota Craft Cider Festival, which is at the Como Lakeside Pavilion at 1 o'clock. And if you know me at all, you know I'm a cider guy. So that would be kind of cool to go to. Maybe. General admission tickets are $40. But that does get you souvenir tasting glass and unlimited cider samples. So maybe we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. Also on Saturday, where are we? Saturday. Then the other thing during the day is Lee's Liquor Lounge, which is slowly becoming one of my favorite bars in the city, is hosting their first official block party, which is a cool thing. I don't know exactly where they're going to put the stage. I would assume probably in their parking lot, because they have a pretty good sized parking lot. But so it's $10. Music starts at 4. Lake Avenue, Divide the Fall, Wither the Tide, Late Night Fights, and The Zealots. And the band I'd be most interested in seeing, going back, Lake Avenue, I think I know the name. Divide the Fall, I think I know the name. Wither the Tide, I have not heard of. Late Night Fights, I've seen a couple of times. And the Zealots, I absolutely adore. I have one of their EPs, I don't know if it has a title, but it's like 4 songs, and they're all really, really good. So yeah, I mean, that's mostly the reason I'd like to go to that, is to see the Zealots, but I'm sure, hopefully they'll be back around again at some point in the next year. So it looks like they have a new release coming out, so we shall see. And then if you feel like driving to St. Cloud, there's the Fire and Ice Metal Festival. Now this is a combination of 2 other festivals. I don't remember the names of those festivals, separate things that we're going to go on. And one or both of them fell through. So they joined forces, and they're going to do it at the Red Carpet in St. Cloud. And the lineup for both is both really good. I mean, bands like, on Saturday you have, A Dream Set Fire, and Semtex, and Death Blossom, Solace and Murder, Trail Boss, Iridius, Intermission, The Culture of, King of Tigris, Quiet Kind, Timekeeper, Ports of the War, and Mutation. So that right there is, a heavy, heavy lineup. Sunday, Radical Fun Time, Our Common Collapse, Nomad, Hurricane Joe, Intermission, Immortalis, Sanguary? We're just going to go with Sanguary. They're awesome. They're from Brainerd? Somewhere up north. Old school thrash band. Freaking incredible. Infamous Memories and Far From Fearless. So, but it's up in St. Cloud, and I probably could get a ride up there with one of the bands. Like, I know a couple of people in Iridius. I know all of Infamous Memories, so I'm sure I could get a ride up there, but I don't know. I'd have to find a place to crash and do all that stuff. But that lineup cannot be denied. So if you're in St. Cloud and like the heavier stuff, definitely check that out. And while you're up there, stop by Roadrunner Records. See what they got going on. Okay, this is running long. I may have to make this a 2-parter, goddammit. Okay, so we'll finish up this week, and then we'll do the rest in another video. So what I'll probably go to is, again, if I decide to go out Saturday, I might just hang around the house. You never know. But next Saturday, the 9th, which is my brother's birthday, he will be 48. Getting up there, man. At my old stopping grounds, I guess you'd call it a stopping grounds, which I haven't been to in a long time. Terminal Bar, or Northeast Terminal. And that's just 3 bands: Below Zero, my good friends Lucid Flight, and my new friends Inner Toil. I mean, that's just a good lineup right there. And, so there you go. I might go check that out. But we'll see. And actually, I'm going to cut this off and do another video, and we'll finish up. Yeah, because I really only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more things to talk about. So, yay! All right, see you in a bit.